The video opens with a close-up of a small, rustic home in a poor neighborhood. Inside, a young girl, Lila, is seen sitting on the floor, surrounded by scraps of cloth, beads, and other small materials. The camera zooms in on her hands as she meticulously creates a small, colorful bracelet. Her face shows deep concentration and determination, despite the humble surroundings. As the video progresses, we see Lila's mother entering the room, smiling warmly at her daughter's work. But there's a hint of concern in her eyes as she looks around their modest home. The video ends with Lila holding up the finished bracelet, her eyes full of hope. The scene opens with Lila standing nervously at a local market stall, holding a small basket of her handmade crafts. She watches as people walk by, some glancing at her items but not stopping. The camera captures her fidgeting, the worry evident on her face. Just when she's about to lose hope, an older woman stops, picks up one of the bracelets, and smiles. The woman buys the bracelet, handing Lila a few crumpled bills. Lila's face lights up with a mixture of relief and excitement. As the woman walks away, Lila stares at the money in her hand, a single tear rolling down her cheek, part joy, part determination. The video ends with Lila glancing around the busy market, realizing the potential for more sales, but also the challenges she faces in scaling her small operation. The scene fades out with her gripping the money tightly, a look of resolve on her face. This chapter begins with Lila at a local internet cafe, hesitantly approaching a computer. She's never used one before, but she's heard about something called the internet. With the help of a kind cafe worker, she slowly learns to navigate, discovering the concept of online selling. The video shows her struggling to set up a basic online store, her face a mix of frustration and determination. The tension builds as she tries to upload pictures of her crafts, her hands shaking slightly on the mouse. After what seems like an eternity, she finally hits the publish button on her first listing. The screen flashes, "Your item is live," and Lila exhales deeply, a small smile of triumph forming. The video ends with Lila staring at the computer screen, the cursor hovering over the refresh button. She's about to see if anyone has viewed her item, leaving the audience on edge to find out if her leap of faith will pay off. The video opens with Lila's online store starting to gain traction. Orders begin to come in and she's thrilled, but quickly, the challenges of success become apparent. The camera shows her working late into the night, her small hands growing tired as she tries to keep up with the increasing demand. The video captures the stress on her face as she realizes she's running out of materials and has little money to buy more. There's a moment where she looks utterly defeated, her head in her hands. But then, she lifts her head, eyes filled with determination, and starts brainstorming solutions, cutting corners, repurposing old materials, anything to keep going. The video ends with Lila looking at her dwindling supplies, her computer screen flashing with more orders than she can handle. The audience is left wondering if she can overcome this hurdle, or if it will break her. The chapter begins with Lila in a state of exhaustion, but she hasn't given up. She starts finding creative solutions, partnering with a local supplier, negotiating deals, and even enlisting the help of a few friends from her neighborhood. Slowly, her business starts to stabilize, and she experiences the first moment of seeing a significant profit. Her joy is palpable as she reinvests that profit back into the business, improving her website, buying better materials, and even expanding her product line. Her online store is now thriving, and she's starting to get noticed by larger platforms. And then, the video ends with Lila receiving an email from a major online marketplace interested in featuring her products. She stares at the screen in disbelief, the tension rising as we all wonder how this opportunity will change her life. This chapter opens with a montage of Lila's business exploding. Her products are now featured on a global online marketplace, with orders pouring in from all over the world. She hires more people, including some of the same friends who helped her earlier. There's a moment of quiet reflection as Lila sits back, watching her small team work, remembering where she started. But just as things seem to be going perfectly, she faces a new challenge, a massive order that could either catapult her business to new heights or lead to its downfall if she can't fulfill it. The video ends with Lila standing in her small workshop, staring at the massive order list. The audience is left in suspense, wondering if she can pull it off or if this will be the moment where everything comes crashing down. In this climactic chapter, Lila works tirelessly with her team to fulfill the massive order. The video is filled with tension as they race against time, crafting, packing, and shipping products. The emotional intensity is high, with moments of doubt, exhaustion, and fear. But through it all, Lila's determination shines through. The final scene shows the last package being sealed and sent off, and the entire team collapses in relief. Lila checks her email one last time, seeing a notification that the order was received and the customer is thrilled. And then the video ends with Lila receiving another email. This time, it's an offer to buy her business or expand it further. The audience is left wondering what she will do next, setting up the anticipation for the final chapter. The final chapter opens with Lila in a high-rise office, looking out over the city. The video then flashes back to her humble beginnings, contrasting her journey from crafting bracelets on the floor of her small home to running a global business. The camera captures her signing a major deal, securing the future of her company and cementing her status as a successful entrepreneur. The video is emotional, showing her reflecting on the hardships, the support she received, and the unwavering determination that got her here. The final scene shows Lila visiting her old neighborhood, giving back to the community that shaped her. And then the video ends with Lila standing in front of a new community center she funded, named after her mother. The screen fades to black with the message, "Believe in your dreams, no matter how small they start."